Hi, this is Mash Rundown. If you've been enjoying our content, subscribe and hit the like button down below.
Today we're going to be looking at the trailer for The Lady of Heaven.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria and Iraq.
The world can be a cruel and dangerous place. Remember, even if you're afraid, be strong. Your loving mother, Fatimah.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven? She was very special. Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatimah, you will face many trials.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do? We will burn her out!
God will judge all of you.
This world has become a breeding ground of violence. Shadow will be cast across many generations to come.
It's said some people are so full of faith, they give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing in this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatimah's goodness inspired people to stand up, no matter what the cost. Her legacy lives on.
It looks like a very interesting movie,
Yes.
and from a very different perspective than what I'm used to, because it's Muhammad's daughter, Fatimah, who is inspiring a lot of action, and I think that's very strange for a woman, and they do portray that in the trailer, because the guys just say, "Are you going to let a woman tell us what to do?" So it seems very different.
It does. It looks big budget. Like it's the graphics are very impressive. It looks like big action scenes, surprisingly, and looks very well put together.
It definitely looks like it's going to be a good action movie with a very interesting story.
Definitely.
I wonder how historically accurate it is, because I'm not familiar with Fatimah. I'd have to actually go look it up and get a little bit more info on it. I know obviously there are going to be issues because they portrayed Muhammad,
It looked like that, Joe.
because they were saying his daughter and they showed a guy. And we know that in general, a lot of people don't like Muhammad's image to be portrayed in the media or anywhere like that.
Yeah.
So obviously there's going to be some backlash because of that. But I suspect there'll be backlash in this movie for a lot of things.
Yes. It looks like a lot of care went into the movie. So I would hope that sensitive topics are handled well.
And even though I know some people won't necessarily be a fan of it, maybe it's good to show, like you're saying, different religions in different lights. Because maybe it will inform a lot of people about things that they didn't know about.
Yeah. Just the trailer was educational for me, different for me. I don't know the story. I don't know the...
Yeah, I think the best way to be more inclusive and tolerant is to understand another person's perspective, another religion's perspective. And if this movie does that, then I think it would be good. But if it portrays things inaccurately, then obviously it's not necessarily going to do good, but that doesn't mean it's going to do harm.
Yeah.
It could still humanize different populations, because that's how violence happens. You start to look at people as not as good as you.
Yes.
Especially when we talk about religion, there's a lot of religious animosity between different groups. So even if it's not 100% accurate, it might still loosen the animosity.
Yes. One of my biggest questions is, I'm assuming that's an English dub.
I don't know, because whoever narrated did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Very gripping, the voice was very nice, and it definitely kept your interest. It looks interesting. Definitely going to do a lot more research on it before we watch the movie.
Yeah.
Just to have a general understanding of how accurate it is. And go from there.
Yeah.
What is your take on the trailer so far? Do you like the way they've done it, or are you a bit hesitant, especially for our Muslim viewers? Comment down below. Bye.
Later.